everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, right? Something to drink. Some kind of a snack. And let's get into it. So, this email came in from a community member, and she said that there's another YouTube channel called Homestead Tessie. She put out a video about her family. A family member of hers works in upper management, corporate. And they announced that they're raising food costs in Pennsylvania by 50% for the last quarter, but she could only attest to her area. So it's just another, another thing to prove what we've all been seeing and what we know that is coming. Okay. So now this video, was sent to me, and I was like, is this a joke? This is disgusting. What is this? What is it? And you look closer and you're like, what is it? Oh my God. Just watch. You're going to get grossed out. Watch.
Bueno, aquí tenemos el Nesquik, que dice que tiene gusanos. Ahí vemos los grumitos. A ver. Yo no vea que pila de grumo. Y son gusanos, hay que mojarlo. Le echamos agua. ¡Hostia puta! Que son gusanos, tío.
Que se mueven.
¿También?
Mira, vea.
A ver.
Pero échate para atrás y no se ve con la sombra.
Hostia, qué puto asco, tío. Dios, están vivos. Hostia, por eso te encantaban tanto los grumos, ¿no?
¡Qué asco!
Dios mío, Dios. Qué vida, tío.
Mira cómo se mueve.
Hostia puta. Pero, ¿cómo van a traer gusanos?
Mira.
Pero
Mira cómo se mueve.
Hostia, mira, se mueve, tío. Mira. ¿Pero sabe a chocolate?
¡Qué asco!
Cómetelo.
Por favor. Ya me comí bastantes.
And here's something, if any of you have a Sam's Club membership, I just got the email that starting October 17th, annual membership fees will move from $45 to $50 for club members and $100 to $110 for plus members. Okay, so if any of you are members of Sam's Club, just a heads up for you, okay? I think I am still going to keep my Sam's Club membership. I like going there to get, buy things in bulk for the kids. But, so anyway, on to this. I got an email from, after a while of waiting on her, from my favorite gal pal in the UK. She said, I have some UK news items for you, again, concerning energy, and you're going to love them. She said, so first up is this one. I have just watched a video from UK prepper who lives in East London. At the end of her video, she has included a snippet of Sky News interview with that big blonde baboon, Boris Johnson. Or she always used to call him Bojo. And she said, and here's what the baboon has to say, and I quote, "What we've got to do is get through the tough months. I'm not gonna you no shrink from this. It's going to be tough in the months to come, and it's going to be tough through the next year, and that's because of Putin's war." with the Ukraine. The gas prices, gas is being driven by what Putin did in the Ukraine, but we're going to get through this. So she left me 3 links, okay? So I'll leave those links in the description box below. Stormy, what are you doing? And then she said, what he had to say is complete and utter lies and bullshit, and here's why. In the Western countries, or rather the NATO allies, who have stopped Russian gas supplies to their countries, thereby cutting off their noses to spite their faces, instead of minding their own damn business and letting Russia and Ukraine get on with it. It is us ordinary citizens who are paying the price for this, and we are bearing the burden. It is our own governments who have done this to us, not Russia. And I don't give a shite what anyone says. I have seen news reports that Russia is actually just burning their oil or gas. What? As there's no one to buy it. What? What an absolute waste of a vital resource. But still, it doesn't affect the members of our governments, as they've got more money than they know what to do with. So what do they care if their energy bill runs into the hundreds and thousands every month? Another reason I say Boris is bullshitting is because a few days ago, a news article popped up on my YouTube homepage from 5 News, which was posted on September 23rd, 2021, with the title, UK Energy Crisis. Government planning for the worst case scenario. So bearing this in mind, this news was broadcasted on UK TV, posted to YouTube a year ago, many months before the energy crisis. Or many months, before the Russia-Ukraine thing kicked off. And now how this cretin can blame Putin for the energy. They have to, it seems like every world leader has to blame Putin for something. He's going to have it enough. He's going to have it up to here. And he's going to do something drastic. Blaming Putin for the energy crisis in the UK when it has already been made public we were only getting 2% of our oil or gas directly from them anyway. The cretins in the UK government knew a year ago the UK was going to be facing an energy crisis, and the lies are out there in public domain for all to see and hear, yet still the people are listening to the bullshit when the cretins in charge are contradicting themselves all the time. And last but not least, get a load of this one. Over the past day or two, there were several news reports about public buildings such as libraries and galleries are going to become warm banks over the winter. Yeah, you heard that right. Seriously, this is their way of trying to help you by way of ideas or the power of suggestion. And this will also become another of their new normals. Using these types of places for warmth during the winter is actually nothing new in this country, but if you listen to the media, you will be thinking this is a completely new idea. For many years in the UK, the elderly and poor families have always faced heat or eat, and many go to the library or a cafe if they can afford it and sit there for a couple of hours to stay warm. Also, this idea or suggestion is all very well, but what about the evenings when you need the heating the most and when everyone is at home? What public places are open at night apart from pubs and restaurants, which you can't afford to eat and drink in anyway? They really do think people are absolutely stupid. What they're actually doing is taking the piss big time and taking the British people for absolute mugs. British slang for taking someone or people for an idiot. Ah, gotcha. So everything I have mentioned in this email and forwarded on that is so-called news is actually nothing more than lies, bullshit, rhetoric, nonsense, garbage, and claptrap. People really need to stop listening to all this old shite. If you pay me decent money, I will stand there in front of a news camera and talk a load of old shite for everyone. So that's it for me. My God. She's so funny. I love her. Thanks. Oh my God. Well, you know what? It's good to know what's going on in other parts of the world. No kidding. Because, you know, no, no, like, we don't find out, you know, we don't get told, we don't hear about media from other parts of the world unless it comes from community members, you know? So this is just getting ridiculous. I mean, absolutely 100% absurd. Absurd. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless.